Okay, so hi everyone. So we are going to start the event and I'm quickly sharing these links to other groups so that those who want to join, they can join and let me quickly do it. So here we go. Just a second. So let's quickly start it. And those who wants to challenge, my user ID is chessbaseup 2024. Okay, so here we go. Let me quickly copy. Okay, so hi everyone. Yeah. So we are going to start the event. Okay, so just 1 minute. Yeah, I just need to focus on that. So here we go. I'm waiting for the challenges. If anybody wants to do a challenge, they can do it. Mhm. Okay. Let me quickly change the thumbnail because I'm very new to YouTube, so I need to fix all these things. I think then only it will be good if I will be able to set up all the things. And then I feel more people will come and then they will join. So let's quickly start it. There we go. And somehow my internet is lagging, but yeah, it's almost done. And now I'm about to share my screen. So share WhatsApp. Just okay. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm all set for sharing my screen. One more last minute preparation. So बेसिकली ये स्ट्रीम बनाने का पर्पस ये है कि जो लोग खेलने के लिए इंटरेस्टेड हैं बिगिनर लेवल पे एंड दे आर नॉट गेटिंग अ प्लेयर अप टू देयर लेवल, और या जो लोग प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं कुछ पर्टिकुलर चीज़ें और उनको वो आउटकम नहीं मिल पा रहा है कि हम वो चीज़ें इम्प्लीमेंट कहाँ करें और कैसे खेलें चीज़ों को, तो उसके लिए है ये स्ट्रीम। बाकी मेरे से भी बहुत अच्छे अच्छे प्लेयर्स हैं स्टेट में खेलने के लिए, आप उनसे भी खेल सकते हो अगर वो आपको अपना टाइम दें। सो आई एम जस्ट डूइंग टू इम्प्रूव, like try to improve the challenges. So let's quickly start. I'm again repeating my user ID is chessbaseup2024. So just a second. Here we go. Improve the challenges. So let's quickly start. I'm again repeating my user ID is chess. Yeah, fine. Okay. So let's start. So let me quickly share you my screen and then we will start. If anybody wants to play with me, they can challenge me on chess UP2024, or they can just share the uh, link maybe. So I'm sharing you my screen quickly. Here we go. Okay, so let's go for play online. So we will go 3+2 and let's start 3+2 thing. So right now, if nobody joins, then I will just start with the random players. So my favorite opening is to play c4. So I will play c4 because most of the people at 1800 level, they don't like to play against c4. It's a little bit complicated if you don't know the plan. So ultimately मेरा आइडिया ये है कि मैं बस अपने पॉन्स और पीसेस को एक्टिवेट करूं जितना हो सके. सिमेट्रिकल स्ट्रक्चर है, सो अभी ज़्यादा सोचने का ज़रूरत नहीं है कि व्हाट वी नीड टू डू. सो वी कैन जस्ट प्ले अ सिंपल चेस. Okay, so h4, h5 stopping this idea, and d6. Let's move. Now knight f5, he's definitely planning this. So let's go with this idea. He's keeping his pieces more active so that I can now not play d4. So now I need to check what I can play and how I can improve the position of my pieces. So let's start with a different plan. Rook b1, a3 and b4 is my plan. He might play a5 to stop this idea. But these are the usually plans which we need to follow in this opening. And knight f5 is helping me to avoid this bishop f5 idea. So that's completely fine for me. And let's see how it goes. Yeah. So now he's trying to attack my weakness. So now the point is, I wish I could play d4, d5 and give a 4, but right now there is no piece on the e5. So the c4 pawn has to be defended. So I will go with this idea. And then I will plan for b4 because ultimately I cannot play anything on the king side. मेरे पास king side खेलने के लिए अभी exactly कुछ है नहीं. तो मैं इस चीज को d4 से खेलूंगा. और जिन लोगों को मेरे साथ खेलना है वो chess.com पे खेल सकते हैं. My username is chessbaseup2024. So they can play against me. Yeah, now he just start moving his pawns. So now I started with b4 idea. I'm not worried about this double pawns because it's nothing for me. It's fine for me. And जैसे ये गेम खत्म होगा हम क्या कहते हैं, हम उसकी तरफ जाएंगे. लाइक हम दूसरे लोगों से मैच स्टार्ट करेंगे खेलना, बट फर्स्ट यू हैव टू वेट फॉर दैट एंड लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोस. एंड इफ एनीबडी वांट्स टू सजेस्ट एनीथिंग दे कैन सजेस्ट. बिकॉज हाँ, और एक और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कि हम से पहले चेस बेस यूपी करके कर रहे थे. सो दिस चैनल वाज नॉट दैट चेस बेस यूपी ड्यू टू सम लीगल रीजंस. सो वी आर नाउ नो मोर चेस बेस यूपी. नाउ आई विल यूज माई ओन एंटिटी टू प्ले दिस टू रन दिस चैनल. एंड इस चैनल का बेसिकली मेन पर्पस ये है कि आप सभी लोगों को जो कंटेंट मैं प्रोवाइड करना चाहता हूँ वो मैं प्रोवाइड करूँ. सेकेंडली, प्लेइंग प्रैक्टिस इंप्रूव हो क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोगों को प्लेइंग करने के लिए नहीं मिल रहा. और मेनली अभी कोई हमारा फिक्स टाइम नहीं है कि हम किस पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे खेलेंगे. तो अभी वी आर जस्ट ट्राइंग टू फिगर इट आउट कि हाउ दिस थिंग विल वर्क. एंड वंस दिस थिंग इज फाइन देन वी विल स्टार्ट डूइंग रेगुलर स्ट्रीमिंग. So he stopped my idea of playing this d4 because I wanted to play this thing very badly. So he stopped my idea to play that. Now d6 seems little okay. So now we need to check how we can like survive d6. d6 पे एक weakness तो है पर अभी इतना जल्दी कुछ हो भी नहीं रहा है. So let's start with a simple chess. Or maybe I can go with b5, attacking this thing, first removing the problem, because he's the only one who's annoying me right now. No, he played this move, so I wish I could play bishop g5 immediately. So g5 is not coming right now. So now, instead of rushing, we can just play simple chess. And if e4, so he's trying to play d5 right now. So we need to focus how we can stop that part. So let's go with knight g4. Idea is to attack e6. हमारा ये प्रोटेक्टेड है, अभी इतना टेंशन नहीं है G4 चलने से, इसको एक्टिविटी मिल रही है, सो पीसेस आर गेटिंग एक्टिव, सो आई एम completely fine with this thing. And if we play this move, now I can take on E6 because now this is a double pawn. I'm not worried about this thing. And now I can use this knight and improve my position and now try to hit these weaknesses because there are weakness in the position. So अभी इस पर्टिकुलर वीकनेस के ऊपर खेलना है, और नाइट सेंट्रलाइज है बट उतना ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं क्योंकि उनके लिए E6 पे वीकनेस है ही. And now instead of going for any other moves, he wanna play this move. So I just need to capture, and then he can play anything D6. Okay. I think first I should have captured this because E6 is hanging. So let's see. Now E6, D4. थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी जरूर है, but let's see how this goes. So time कम है और काम ज्यादा है. So we need to focus on the things. Okay. Eventually, now D, this is the threat. Okay, he's playing this. So we need to save one of the pieces. Time pressure is on peak, but koi baat nahi. Let's try to play some moves which will help me to activate my pieces. Okay, now I'm planning to play bishop a3. Knight is already good outposted, so now bishop a3, gaining the exchange back. And they have a problem on e6, so let me erase it. Okay, I can't took it right now. So let's add more pressure on the weakness. एक सिंपल सा कॉन्सेप्ट है, जो वीकनेस दिखे उसको हिट करते हुए चलो. Once you start hitting the weaknesses, it will be very okay. Now this is bad move. Okay, he missed that due to time pressure. Knight was on the good square, but now I need to improve. Even I'm not supposed to think what I need to play here. So let's go with the weak part. I wish I got f4. Okay. F4 is a bit annoying for me right now. Okay, he's putting pressure on this D3. Okay, F4 is blocked. This need, okay, so I'm time out. There is no more time to think. Okay, no worries. So now there are so many people. Okay, so you want to play with me? There is someone who wants to play with me. So let me accept their request first and then I will play with you. Okay, so what's your username? Can you quickly please type me on chat? Okay, Rudra, you want to play with me? Okay, you can play with me. Challenge and 3+2. So you can accept the challenge and you can play with me. I'm already shared you this. So if anybody wants to play, they can play. Yeah. Okay, let's start. So let's see the viewers, how this is going. Okay, let's play simple chess. No need to worry. अल्टीमेटली एक चीज ध्यान रखना है हमको कि खेलते वक्त किसी से भी आप खेलो, प्लस माइनस कुछ भी, बट यू जस्ट नीड टू लुक एट द पोजीशन कि कैसे खेल सकते हो. So eventually knight c6, d6, f5, queen c7 is fine protecting this boy. e6 avoiding e5. बड़ा मिक्स स्ट्रक्चर है ये. I'm not liking my position at all, but it's a very mixed structure. So let's play that only. क्योंकि कुछ भी ओपनिंग करो आप, जब तक आप गेम ठीक से नहीं खेलोगे तो इम्प्रूवमेंट नहीं आएगा. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू see the position carefully and you have to go with that. Yeah. D6 has been played. Now D6, trying to activate my pieces. Now this gives me like more activity with my bishop. So I'm very happy to have this bishop here. Now D6, okay, no need to worry. Adding more pressure. And if they capture, I will capture with the bishop. So it will help me to activate my piece. So he's completely adding pressure on the file. So it's good. Now let's go with some tricky ideas. So I'm planning this. This is open. So maybe this will work for me. If they take, I can take here and discover attack. So I think I'm getting slight edge. Okay, so V5. I wanted to play this very badly, but this and this. But if he takes back, then I don't have any good square to play. Okay, probably I need to play this. Okay, so this is my defense. If he takes, I can take here. If he takes here, I can play this, threatening checkmate. I don't want to give a checkmate right now. The bishop is hanging, mate is coming, so bishop f3 is a good move. Okay, so let's skip that part. We can make a weakness on c5. There is a weakness, but okay, it's not losing. Okay, I think this thing is coming very strong. c5 is hitting that part. So I think the correct way to defend is this one. But if I can come, I can attack him. Okay, castle. तो अल्टीमेटली आपको काफी टाइम मिल जाता है सोचने के लिए. एंड बिना सोच के खेलने का कोई फायदा नहीं है चेस. That's one thing you need to keep in mind. You don't have to like play a random moves. Okay, now this is the weak part, so we need to play on that. Okay, so now he might planning of this thing. So कुछ अच्छा स्क्वायर तो है नहीं. So let's open the back rank first. क्योंकि बैक रैंक का प्रॉब्लम मुझे लग रहा है आएगा मेरे साथ, क्योंकि बैक रैंक को ओपन कर लिया तो ज़्यादा इजी है. ही इज प्लानिंग दिस मूव एंड मे बी थ्रेटनिंग दिस. ओके, now this looks interesting, but he just gave a back rank stuff because I can simply capture if he takes me, I can just do this checkmate. So this is back rank stuff and it's winning for me. So my opponent is very smart enough to resign the game. तो ये एक अच्छा part है. Anybody else wants to play the game, you can play with me. My username is chessbase. So let me quickly stop share. Let's see anybody who wants to play. Just a second. 10 minutes is too much time. I can only play 3+2. So if anybody wants to play 3+2, they can play. Otherwise, I'm going with my regular rating. I'm not worried about losing or winning, so I can play. Okay, I don't like to play 10+0, so let's go. 3+2, 2164. So basically, blacks, I like to play Nimzo Indian. Recently, I learned this, and I'm not very good with this opening. So let's go with Queen's Indian idea. Controlling this part. And now C5 looks fine. Breaking the center. Okay, let's break it. If queen takes, I can go knight c6. I will gain the tempo. So finally getting some tempos. Bishop b4. Idea is to play knight e4, a3, knight e4, still knight a. Because the ultimate idea of Nimzo is to double the pawns. And once you are able to double the pawn, their position will become little weak. So you need to play on that weakness only. So here we go. D6 is weak for me. So D6 को cover करना है हमको. Okay, he wants to trade. Let him trade. And let him play what he wants to play. So knight D4, knight C4, rook C1. अल्टीमेटली इसी पॉन के ऊपर खेलना है, ये वीकनेस है और इसके ऊपर ही आपको पूरा गेम कंप्लीट करना है. He can play knight b5. I need to avoid with a6. So we need to work on that. So let's see how a6 से stop हो गया ये अभी मेन. Now rook c8 main idea, returning this a5 and c4 thing because it's very difficult to defend this position c4 pawn और ये double pawn का weakness है तो you can't do anything. So now let's go with this idea. This knight is guarding him. So now he's trying to attack me. Fine for me. Now he can play g2 also. It's interesting variation. So frankly saying, nothing to worry. He can capture another pawn, but c4 is the main pawn. So c4 is on the game, centralizing my piece. And long castle is the next option, which I'm keeping in my hand. Okay, so he's trying to play this bishop h2 thing. So let's do castle first. And if they do that, rook will be get more active. If we capture this, अभी हमको सोचना पड़ेगा क्या करना exactly. If c5 looks more interesting. He's hitting my pawns. Okay. So let me allow him to capture one of few of my pawns. Not one, but he will capture many. E5 looks okay. D6 is also fine. Okay, now let's do with bishop D6. But no, bishop d6 has a problem. Now let's defend this part. Everything is well defended, well coordinated. Okay, so he's trying to attack my pawns. Let's go with e5, f5, protecting this one. Queen is guarding here, so finally a small relief. Okay, now f4 I want to play. So he took my piece. Wow, I completely missed that. Okay, he took my piece. Wow. Now e6 is a real problem. Now let's solve some real problems with that only. Now a6 is hanging. Wow. My God, every piece is hanging. I wish he could play this. I can capture this, but I cannot expect my opponent to play bad moves. So now it's time for creating some weaknesses. Oh, knight c, it's almost resigned part. He's not coming, so I can't do anything. Let's go and attack their weakness. Never say never. I know it's a very bad thing to play against your opponents when you are losing, but you need to do that. Let's attack this pawn. You double your pawns. Mhm. Now, bring your. Okay, this is capturing everything. Need to focus on the thing. Okay, lost on time. Okay, fine. So let's go with the new game. He's 4 point plus. If you want to play 3 plus 2, I can play with you. Else, I cannot play with anybody. Okay, this is too low. So need to abort. Yes. Mhm. Okay, so this is fine, quite similar. Okay, let's play King's Indian. Okay, now this one. I don't know what exactly they are planning, but I feel good with this one. We need 7, this one. Jesus. Maybe this sometimes we have this idea of knight e8, bishop f6. So let's go with this. This let's go with this idea. Double your pawns, but you want to keep your pieces on c5, so you can't do anything. Okay, so he's planning bishop h6. Time to break the center. Now this queen is also will come here, so just block the queen. Okay, this move seems little crazy for me. This is completely losing as a black. But if I save this position, it will be a very miraculous move for me. So if I play this, queen check, king here, king e7, here, knight f6, can't play g6, he can play, he can go this way. Okay, let's start with this variation. But if he plays this rook thing here, it will be very annoying. Okay, so he interpret that idea. Okay, now this rook is coming. Can't save this position. It's very typical. The bishop is blocking. My own pieces are not supporting me. एक मूव चाहिए बिशप को एक्टिवेट करने के लिए. But we have a very crazy. Okay, Anirudh, you can send me the you can send me the challenge 3+2 on my ID chessbase UP2024 after finishing this game. Yeah, he calculated this. Now rook is coming. Shame. Shame, shame. There is no way to defend this position. Queen e8 is coming. So let's go with Queen f6 for now. Defend this. Mhm. Otherwise, look very calm. So just need to save for one more minute. Maybe then I will be able to survive this. The queen is coming, so need to relax for now. So basically, when you have tough position, you just need. So whenever you have tough position, you always wants to play. Okay, now this is coming. No need to say. Okay, it's losing. So let's be humble and resign this. Okay, so anyone who wants to play, they can send the request on chessbase UP 2024. I can accept the request challenge. So here we go. If anybody is challenging, we can go with that. First, send me the request, so it will be easy for me to play your games. So waiting for others to send me the request, chessbase UP 2023. Yeah, so please send me the request. Okay, Sarthak, I am in the game, so you can play with me. So let's play. Let me share you my screens also. So those who wants to see. So I'm losing very frequently. Okay, Sarthak, you can, okay, I'm white, so let me play simple e4. Because most of the things you have learned on e4, so you can play with e4. And for your level, it's very important to play a basic things like development. And after developing your moves, you need to focus on activity of the pieces. These are the two key things at your level if you want to improve. Now see, I can go, okay, you want to take, please take. Then I will start doing my things. Okay, Max Lang on the way. These are the typical ideas. You must know how to do things by using these methods because these are the very typical ideas. The correct way to play this is d5, I guess. Most of the time, d5 is the common idea we always use. So no, knight on rim is dim. I can trap him immediately, but my king will get exposed. So let's play risky chess and let's trap your piece. If you take me, I will just focus on playing this and then I can capture your knight later on. So eventually you have a bad position and your piece is staggered. Okay, let's go with this. Having safety of the pieces. So ultimately this knight is hanging, so हमें चिंता नहीं करना है कि क्या होगा exactly. So we can just okay, I just need to capture this. He can capture in the center. I can trade the queens. And then bishop g5, rook a d1. तो मेरे सारे pieces active हो जाएंगे. Okay, he's adding pressure on the pinning piece. Okay. So first, let me try to weaken their king side. And if they play this, let's go with this idea. If they capture, let's see what we can play. Ultimately, it's a risky position, so it's a double-edged position, you can say. Okay, so now capture, now defend. Now he's adding pressure. Let's go with the defensive ideas. Let's see how much I can defend this position. And rock, nothing is happening. Now two pieces are under attack. Okay, so he's planning bishop h2 here. Okay, so if I capture this, capture here, check here. I can move maybe this way, but it's not a mate, I guess. But rook d8 is good. Okay, let's try this risky thing. Or maybe I can just avoid this stuff. Okay, if I go in the corner, he will checkmate me. Let's capture this and then we will see what we can do. Yeah. Maybe rook e1, but then bishop f3. Okay. Mhm. To move. Mhm. Okay. So let's go with some more pieces. Okay, give up the queen. अभी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जीतेंगे कैसे. ठीक है, पिन कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. So first, let me find some ways. इस एक को तो प्रोटेक्ट कर ही लो यार. Let's start with this idea, protecting the pieces. B4 might come. Team pieces for a queen is a good idea. Threatening this capture. Okay, he defended this pretty well. Just trying to defend the position. Bishop pair is very strong part, so we can go with that. He just trapped my piece. Wow, he missed that. So now it's time for attack. Let's capture the queen. So basically, he's playing on time. Let's finally realize that defend this. We can capture my piece. Anyway, capture this one. Okay, this one. Giving check is not the solution for every position. Now let's check. Okay, protected है queen बनाएंगे पहले. Okay, take with the king. Okay, so okay, that's all for today. We'll play next game from the next stream. So thanks for joining everyone. Thank you so much. So we are resuming back all the streams. So right now there is no exact timings, but we will dispose of surely.